Hello guys, welcome to another video. Yeah, I know it's been some weeks, but yeah, I've been racing though, but I haven't been uploading anything yet. So this is I finally got wired, as in I connected, actually hardwired my PS4 to the internet. So the quality of races is gonna be much better. No lagging here and there, because I was a problem. I was lagging, as you see there, my bar is at yellow but still have this smooth as butter. So yeah, we've been Spa as we start off the race. Been racing, I've been doing these races just to, because this is one of my favorite races. We're racing in the Spa in Belgium. We're using the Viper GT4, which is, we can either use this or the C7, but I chose the C Viper, right? Sorry, the Dodge Viper, because yeah, but as you see there, if I was having a Wi-Fi connection, I would have definitely gone into the back of it. So yeah, down to Radion and the Rouge right here. This is a very tricky. If you don't get the line rate as I did there, I went a little bit wide, and I think I'm going to get a penalty. I'm not so sure, but then let's see. Oh, that was a clean. Oh yeah, there it goes. 0.5 second penalty. But then the good thing about this car is the straight line speed. You gotta, as the vehicle behind me decides now, goes super defensive, tries to block my way completely, but then yeah, I have to let him go. And you see the thing about the penalty system in this game is weird. As this is the other good best car for this track at the moment. It's either the Viper or this C7 Corvette, which is also very fast. Almost the same specs as this, but then I guess this one is a little. C7 is a bit lighter by like 100 pounds or something, 100 kilograms. Sorry, as I just said it on the inside, but then I went it too hard and went outside, and it has the cut back on me. But then I'm still gonna stay with him as another C7 is behind me. As I was saying, these are the two best cars because of the straight line speed. The V8, the C7, and the V10, the six, the massive C6 liter V10, and they go wide there, overshoot the corner, but then back down to last. So definitely my strategy here is just to finish in top 10. Definitely, even though I'm last and I have a 20-second gap between me and P1, as you see there, the top right corner, top left corner, sorry. Yeah, hope we do make it, definitely, but as you see there, there's a yellow flag already, somebody's off the track, and who is gonna be, yeah, there, right there, number 14, as the C7 has a 2 second, 4 second penalty, sorry, added a 2 second penalty on his penalties, which I have to sub mine also, still back to P14, so it's like nothing happened. This is the guy that lost his way, sorry, down the Brussels corner, but they had the cutback on him. This why I'm saying that wired connection isn't connecting your PS4, the LAN cable, the Ethernet cable is better, because there, whatever you're seeing in my other videos, previous videos before this, that was how I had connection my PS4 to the Wi-Fi, and if anyone like just passes through the room or the living room or whatever, it disrupts the flow of the Wi-Fi connection, and that's why you see cars moving left, right, and center. As yeah, the Corvette kind of shoots it a little bit, so makes me get back to the back of him, give him some pressure so that he can make some mistakes. And I hope he does, because my goal here is to get to top 10 actually, because yeah, I did a mistake there and ended last. But now we're 15, so one person quit. Like, probably it's the guy that went off at the bus stop chicane earlier. So down to the Bohun, I guess that's what it's called. I can't remember the campus. What's the campus? Yeah, the campus corners over here. saying, trying to see if he will make mistakes. Yes, somebody else who's off and quit actually, so up to 13th, which is better for us because this is where we started, I think. So we started at 13, which was not bad since been trying to build up my driver rating and my sportsmanship rating because yeah, it was pretty bad. I'll show you some videos later, some throwback videos that I actually edited but didn't post it yet because yeah, some things came up as the COVID goes by. Is he gonna get a penalty for that? Because this game is funny. Sometimes you get a penalty, yeah, he does get a penalty. As I get the card back, he goes defensive, but then I get the card back from him. That's it. That's done and dusted. So yeah, that's done. So we got down to the last lap. It's only a 3-lap race. It's not that long, but then this track is not really competitive. If it's standing still start with the false check, it's amazing because everybody is on the same line, everything. But then for the rolling start, the chicane, the bus stop chicane, the last 2 corners that we had there, as I take the road radial corner perfectly. That's how it's supposed to take it. Just a little lift or no lift at all. In this group form, because they're not really that fast, and the downforce is enough to get the car down and up the hill as fast as possible. To brake at the 100, just after the 100, then tread brake in, coast, and power out into the corners. The corners are called the corners. So, and then down to Brussels. Over here, the long right under or long right corner. Yes, because it's terrible on the left tires. If this was a strategy game like that, we have degrading tires or fuel, the tires would have been probably not so bad because we're using hard tires. They're the best tires to use. It's for a long race, but it's not for maximum grip, definitely, but it will last you for the longest. Though you'll be a little bit slower, but still the strategy will have been better. Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Anyway, we are arriving to the end of the first lap, actually, first race, because I did select 3 races that were really amazing because of as again, I'm really getting better, I guess, because Wi-Fi connection is not if you have a really strong Wi-Fi service, yeah, you can play without connecting your PS4 or your Xbox or your laptop directly to the internet. As somebody definitely overshot his braking and got reset, so definitely top 10, which is me, definitely, yeah. So good for me. That's 1 race down. So on the second attempt for the day, because I did several attempts, but this is the second one that went okay. I recorded it. So we're gonna start I'm gonna be rated 6th, but I'm gonna start 9th, which is okay. Better being top 10 because you'll have a better chance of getting to top 5, definitely. If nobody does some stupid shit or get disconnected. Sometimes it happens for no reason, but then hopefully this one goes well. This is the running side I was telling you about because it's really bad. Because you see, P1 already is gone, already done with the chicane, the bus stop chicane. This is where everybody gets lagged back by. Because as I'm taking this corner, P1 is already taking Lasso's corner, the first corner of the track, and that definitely gives up any chance for competitive, unless he makes a mistake and like gets a big penalty or loses his car, drives off the track, something like that. And then the German behind me, I noticed he has his hazards on. I don't know why he had that on, because if somebody has its on, that's a big danger. Just be very careful because probably he's a beginner, or he doesn't know the track, or he overshoots his brakings, definitely, or he's a dirty driver, definitely dirty driver. So I was hoping he wasn't. And as he starts to kick off with the Ferrari in front of me, with the Corvette, the Ferrari speeds off, brake there a little bit. Now you see, that's smooth, right? Because if I had perfect connection, I would definitely went to the back of him and send him off to the barriers, which would have gotten me like a 3-4 second penalty as he goes wide, taking me up to 7th place. This is a good 2 people already down with that. So up to 7th place, and the German still behind me, still with the hazards on, which is worrying me very much because made me lose my line in my driving line. The corners, I guess that's what you call it. Then down to the campus corners, the chicane is actually chicane. Sorry, as I brake late to keep my position, definitely. So it's a battle between me and him. As he tries to go on the outside, but then I have the inside, goes defensive, but then he has to back out because of the driving line. Now the straight, the Blachimon straight, which is where he's gonna catch me because of the slipstream. He's just right there. You see he's behind me, P8. He pops up into the radar, backs off a little bit because of the corner. And the bus is still being braked early, and I kind of brake late, but then still have the position. Or let's see if he's gonna take because it's just there, I can see him with his hazards on, so probably he's gonna send it. I know he is gonna send it as he moves onto the inside, brake late, but then he forces his way through, so I'm not gonna fight him that much. Kind of somehow pushes me a little bit wide, but then still alright. Nobody got a penalty for anything. I let him pass through, so I'm gonna get the slipstream up from down the Radion up to Eau Rouge, but then he goes down a gear as you see flames popping out his exhaust. But then I have the top end speed at the Camel Street, and he doesn't. So as you see, just me creeping up, going on the inside, gonna brake late, just a little bit late, and have the inside just take back the position, and somebody else goes off. Yeah, up to 6th place, which is probably okay. Ranked 6th position, which is okay. I'll get good points for this at the end of the race. As he accidentally, I'm gonna say accidentally, because I don't want to convince myself that he's a dirty driver. Accidentally, in quotes, goes into the back of me. Then with that, he gets a 2-second penalty, which is not really that bad. But then, yeah, just gonna stick behind me because he has to serve it at the end of the laps, right? At the next lap, which is the final lap, because it's just a 3-lap race. Okay, so at the campus corners, I see there's a group up there, so probably there's a chance I could get to P4 definitely, which is okay. I'd love that, which would be awesome, from 9th position to 4th position. I would have gone up 5 positions. So just keeping up on the Blachimon, sorry, which is going up the hill, which is the V10 in this is actually really good. It be able to push the car up the hill because the elevation up and down this track is amazing. The flow is amazing, and that's why it's actually my first best track, as I almost go to the back of him. I missed my braking because I had the slipstream, so you gotta brake a little bit early. The Corvette is behind me, which is okay, 1.5 second distance from me to him, which is alright. So just going to chill behind him, as this is already a given position, but then I have to push because P5 is also a possibility, because He also has a penalty, but then it probably, I guess, is a point 0.5 penalty. Can't really see that well, but I guess it's a point 0.5. And as he goes for a wide, he goes over the curb and he's gonna get another 0.5-second penalty. Sticking behind him because of the slipstream, definitely moving on to the left side because sometimes he bugs out and you go into the back of him. So don't want that, which is okay. Now P5 is just here, but in front of me. Gonna get it. So 6th position, ranked with the ranked 6th on this race because of the sticker on top of the bonnet over there. I'm trying to catch up with the other Viper, which is gonna be okay. Gonna be a grind, but then I hope he does make mistakes because that's what everybody is hoping for when you're racing. Like you put pressure on the guy in front of you that he misses his braking point or something, or he accelerates too fast, making his car unstable, which you gain time on him and you get the position. I'm going to whip it forward to the end of the race because I tried as much, but then he had the slipstream of the car, the P4, the guy in front of him, and I kept pulling away from it. So yeah, P6 is okay. Went up 3 positions, which is better than nothing. So yeah, for this last race, yeah, I go to another lobby, and then since I've been doing good, I'm almost into the B rated class, driver rating class. I found myself in 16th position, which is a weird one, but then now for this, definitely my goal is to be in top 10. Like that's all. If you below 10 under 10 position like P14, P15, P16, P17, just try to make it to P10. So that's where the points, actually you get more of the points, depends on how well you drive, how well you maneuver around other people, how well you overtake, how well you use the driving line and everything like that. So as we start off, you see P15, actually somebody wait, I don't know why, but there may be a lost connection or something. But still P15. So going up 5 positions to P10, definitely gonna have to make it P10 because as you see there, I've been racing so well because the game understands this guy is good in racing. So how good really is he? Let's put him in a last position and see if he's gonna improve his position and make it to P10 or at least get some points in for his driver rating. And yeah, let's see how we're gonna do this. As we start off, which is not bad. By the time I'm crossing the line, the P1 is going down to Radeon and Eau Rouge, which is okay, which has a 13-second penalty, which is not really a penalty, like a 15-second distance between me and him, which is okay. It's pretty actually okay. Sometimes usually like 20 seconds, which is really bad. As we hit the Eau Rouge and Radeon line really nicely, a little bit more action going on because the car became a little bit unstable, but then I still have a slipstream of the guy in front of me, so I had to let off the gas a little bit. As you see, they're still maintaining the almost 15 second distance between P1 and me, which is a total of 14 cars between me and P1, which is okay actually, which is pretty awesome. Meaning it's gonna be a close race. A lot of things are gonna happen, definitely, because if you see some really close racing like this, some events are going to happen. As you see there, between P10, there's a big group there. I can make it to P10 if I go steady on it. If I go easy, just waiting for the right moments to overtake. You see there's a big group there. So just hoping that they start fighting, starting to go for positions as early as now, because it's a 3-lap race. There's not really that much room for waiting. So also me, I'm pushing. Definitely somebody's off. Definitely. Yeah, somebody's off. Upper position. That's good. Somebody gets a penalty there. P11, the Spaniard, gets a penalty because shoving somebody off, probably, or side tapping the door of somebody is too much. The game doesn't like that. And in this GT cars, as long as there's a GT3, GT4, GT2, GT1, as long as you go into the back of somebody, you're gonna get a penalty. Oh, not really a penalty, but as they brake early here at the back stop. As the Viper goes in the back of the Lexus goes back to the back of the Viper. The Lexus gets reset. The Viper goes in revenge for the other Viper, which is not funny. So yeah, up to P11, just like that, 3 positions gain out of nowhere because of people's fighting mistakes. As I missed my braking point, go a little bit wide. I hope I don't get a penalty. I just hope I went wide. Okay, please GT Sport, I went wide. I don't need a penalty. Yeah, soon enough. Yeah, no penalty. Nice one. So just getting away from them. Please come on, V10. Let's go for power, more power, baby. As I go a little bit off there, but still they're gonna serve the penalty, so I'm gonna have some breathing room. Yeah, you go off. Thank you for the penalty. Oh, that was my fault, but still, penalty, 0.5 penalty is not that bad because you're gonna come back to the Lecom's turns here after the Camel straight, so you're just gonna slow down. If you get a 0.5 second penalty, you're not gonna lose that much time at the straight because everybody's gonna, where the penalty is just like a few meters, like a few hundreds of meters from the braking zone, so it's alright. Unless you get like a 4-second penalty, now your race is ruined because everybody's gonna catch up to you. So I'm gonna whip it a little bit forward because I'm trying to catch up to the big group ahead here as I do. Just trying to keep the car smooth on the S's as I see they're a little bit trying to start to fight to each other. So let's hope the duo somebody definitely gets a penalty. Now gonna be before again because getting to the bus stop, yeah, definitely probably got to them going a little bit wide there, but then there's a chance as I'm going to serve a penalty on the last lap, which is not ideal, but then I have to go a little bit defensive as I go. I have to take the racing line and then the source corner, which is sometimes it's the source of all trouble because if it's start line just standing still start, it's gonna be terrible because a lot of punting might happen. And when you're taking the line at Radion or Rouge, Baton Rouge perfectly, somebody's going to take the penalty there, but still they're too far away, so take mine. As you see, I told you, you're not going to lose a lot of time. As I catch up to them, I had the penalty, but I've still caught up to them. So definitely P8 is a possibility, right? P8. Let's work for that. Going down to Brussels, the long right-hander. Yeah, there's the Peugeot, there's the guy there, the guy in the blue C7 Corvette, the Belgian, with the German with the Peugeot, and then I think this guy is, I can't remember the name of the flag of the country. Anyway, trying to get to P8. There's another car there, I've seen that. So there's a big group here, so hopefully, but during the last sector of the lap of the track, and probably there's a big group, so hopefully they have a fight. Hopefully I do make it to the last position, which is okay, which if I get anything top 10 would be awesome. was just trying to slipstream. This work in my favors. P1 already crosses the line. There's a 24-second distance between him. Oh, and yeah, P9 goes a little bit wide, but then I think that's not being pushed wide as they fight. Yeah, goes for P9. As I lose it, come on, let's go. Oh, come on. Oh shit, did he break? Why did he break though? But anyway, top 10 from last position, P15. That's 5 position gains, which was amazing. It's an amazing race. As you see why Wild Connection is awesome. So I do hope you guys did enjoy.